All right. We are live once again, ladies and gentlemen. This man right here, the one, the only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster. And as you can see, we are back in the cockpit system of Rooster Red. Um, I know I suppose they went back live right when I when I went to Tijuana, but I mean I forgot all about it. So I mean it is what it is and stuff. I'm back at work and back in the swing of stuff. So now that I got a feel of that West Coast and stuff for myself, I already figured out a plan. All right, Mr. Turner, what's going on? I figured out a plan to where we're gonna be doing California on a regular. Um, we still gonna be wide open and everything, but it's just there's this working straight all the time and stuff. There's no need of doing that and stuff now. So yeah, I got back Tuesday and I loaded back out Wednesday afternoon. So, and first load they got me. The first load they got me was the New York City and stuff. So that was punishment for going to the West Coast. More own operators come. Yeah. More. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that, man. We're definitely doing that and stuff. In fact, she called me. I think she called me day before yesterday. So the California owned operators and stuff, man. Yeah, we're gonna have some more interviews and stuff. I mean, I see I see a lot of people enjoyed that. So yeah. Man, I don't know what the world I was thinking, man, doing that. I don't know what the world I was thinking doing that, man. Um, but yeah, we're gonna do some more interviews. Yeah, we're gonna do some more interviews and stuff. So it's kind of the idea and stuff, cause it was rather enjoyable and stuff. I mean, once you get past the once you get past the setup and everything, you don't want to make sure that you know you want to make sure and stuff that, man, everything gonna go down the way it's supposed to. And like I said, I just had to build up. I had to build up the courage. I had to build up the courage and stuff to pull over. But yeah. Um, man. So I guess let's go ahead and break on into it and stuff, man. I'm trying to see if I can set this thing up somewhere because I left my holder and my suitcase and stuff, and so. But yeah. Anyway, let's go and break into it and stuff, man. First thing first and stuff. I mean, I see people up here debating. About rate cons, rate confirmation sheets and stuff, and so, people ask the question, why did they pass AB5 in California? Now you know. Why did they pass AB5 in California? Why are they passing the PRO Act? Now you know. Because people that are supposed to be handling business are saying, oh, well, these things right here, no big deal, right? These rate cons and stuff. I'm like, you You know who else don't need rate confirmation sheets? Company drivers. But you know the difference between a company driver and a lease driver is that at least the company driver gets paid on Friday. So if the rate confirmation is no big deal, right, then why not just be a company driver? You know, because it's like I'm just seeing the bar it's getting lower and lower. And it's going to be almost you're going to have to really ask the question at the end of the day, why are you in a lease? And the only reason why I tell people to even get into a lease program and stuff is to make sure that you get your money quickly so that you can set the things up that you need to set up. That's it. I mean, you know, cause the company driver thing, it's a little bit harder to do. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a little bit harder to do and stuff, you know, when you're a company driver. Let's see, what the heck? Oh, somebody sent me a picture and stuff, so. Fellas, I gotta find somewhere to set this thing down. Oh, that's not gonna work. Can I sit down there? Okay, alright, we'll sit down there. But yeah, this whole, you know, people just keep setting the bar lower and lower to a point to where it's no benefit. I mean, it's like you're just working for, you know, if you're being a lease driver, you're just working for free. You know, you're just working for free pretty much and stuff. There's no benefit. Why are you going to lease a truck? Why are you going to lease a truck? And, you know, as a company driver, you don't really have no say-so about the comings and goings and stuff, right? You know, so you can't really set yourself up. You know what I'm saying? As a company driver, you know, you got to go based upon if the work is there and stuff. They're looking for the work, and then when the work is there, then they'll say, hey, you, go over here, pick up this load, take it over here, thus and so. You know, it doesn't matter where it's going. It's going to be paying the same thing regardless. So you're going to need miles to make money. You know, you're going to need miles to make money, and that's not always a good thing, you know, even as a company driver. So when you get into the lease, you got a little bit more control over the comings and goings of business. You see, so that you can set up a net of consistency. And that's all you need and stuff, right? To gather your money so that you can put your stuff together and move on to the next step. You know, it's not about getting into it and being comfortable and all this other stuff here. It's about getting in there, gathering your intel, right? Setting up what you need to set up and then move out of it quickly. But, you know, just people get comfortable. They like, well, hey, I've given up on the fact that I can do anything for myself, right? I'm not going to get my credit straight. I'm never going to be in a position of ownership, right? So I'll get into these venues and then project myself to be something that I'm not. I'm a business, you know, I want to do business stuff, but not really. I want to look as though I'm in a position of handling business, but you're not. Because it's things that people say that aren't no big deal, which actually is a big deal. You see, you want to know exactly what you're doing. You know, you want to know what's negotiated and stuff, right? So that you're not left out of the loop. If a load pays this amount of money, then you want to make sure that you're getting that. You want to make sure that you're getting that amount. If they're saying, okay, well, my cut is 20%, then you want to make sure it's 20%. They shouldn't have to double dip, because you can't do that to them. You can't do that to them. If they book a load for 3,000, and then they tell you the load's paying 2,000, so they got 1,000 off top. They got 1,000 off top plus the 20% of that 20%, right? And then they take the extra earnings and put it on you at the end of the year. At the end of the year, they put the earnings and stuff on you. So now you got to start explaining what all this missing money is and stuff, right? Based upon a confirmation sheet that will explain everything. Because what they're going to do, they're they're going to explain to, if they ever audited or whatever stuff, they're going to explain it, well, hey, look, this is what we got the load for right here. This is what we got the load for right here. You got to explain where the money is going. And so they'll put it all on you, and then you sitting there saying, well, I wasn't profitable. And then when the audit, once they do the audit, they show, yeah, actually you are profitable. So you need to show, where did this money go? Where did this money go? And this is how people get caught up. They're like, well, daggone, I mean, guys, you gotta file your stuff properly, but then what a lot of these companies and stuff do, they try to make things disappear. And so, when the balance is low, and stuff, then it's no big deal. But when you talking about you talking about $1,000, you talking about $1,000 and stuff, man. Let's just say he hit up 10 drivers. He hit up 10 drivers and stuff. That's 10 grand. That's 10 grand off 10 drivers and stuff. And then he do that for, say, 4 loads, right? So he done made 40 grand. That, that's gonna trigger a red flag right there. Okay, where's all this money going? Where's all this money going and stuff? And so you're filing your stuff to your CPA, and your CPA is telling you, okay, this is what you have to pay here and stuff, right? Based upon, what you made, but then you got the rate confirmation sheet that says it all, right? They're going to produce that, and they're going to say, okay, well, where'd the extra money go? Well, it went to the driver. They must have did something incorrectly, because this is what they agreed to pull the load for. But rate confirmations are no. Oh well, I don't worry about rate confirmation. Okay, well, like I said, you should be a company driver, because it is a big deal. You want to make sure that you're getting all your money. But see, when you're not thinking about it from a business perspective, then well, okay, I'll just let that slide, right? Then you're gonna start letting all this other stuff slide, because this is what these companies and stuff do. And so with the state of California, they just got tired of it. Where's all this money going and stuff, right? Because, you as the company, you're saying that you gave it to the driver. The driver is saying that they never got it, because this is what they're filing. So, and they look at the rate confirmation sheet, the customer, they're telling the truth and saying, hey, look, this is what we had to pay. This is what we had to pay to get this freight moved, right? So where is the money? It's between the company and the driver. And being that you're an independent contractor, you're a lease driver, the state ain't getting no money. So they saying, we're going to cut it all off. Since you can't, since we can't get our cut, we're going to cut it all off and stuff. So you're now either going to be one or the other. Because when you're the owner of the company, now you have to see the rate confirmation sheets for what it is. And if you're a company driver, then, well, you're not responsible for that. TBE Trucking, what's going on with you, man? And this is coming from people. This is coming from people and stuff, man, that you don't see any kind of growth whatsoever. Okay, well, I'm going to get this lease program and stuff. They're the same ones telling you that you shouldn't be moving towards ownership. But ownership is no big thing. Owning the truck is no big thing and stuff. And I'm saying now, after a year or 2 years of doing this, I'm willing to bet you that they don't even have $10,000 in their bank account. They don't even have $10,000 in their bank account. I know because I did it 2.5 years. Actually, I did it longer than that as a lease driver, thinking that these things wasn't a big deal and stuff, right? Until I found out, and unfortunately, I had to find out the hard way that these things are a big deal, and that's something that you need to watch. Now they're coming up and saying, "Oh well, don't worry about it." Okay. Don't worry about it and stuff. I said, man, in 6 months, you should have, in 6 months and stuff, giving you a $2,000 allowance. I'm giving you a $2,000 allowance and stuff, right? You should have at least 50 stacks. You should have 50 stacks ready to make your move and stuff. You should have 50 stacks. You should have your credit and stuff on. You should have your credit stuff on point. You should have your business account and stuff on point in 6 months. Being in the lease. giving you a $2,000 allowance. So I mean, that's how serious you got to take it, man. If you're getting a lease program, man, listen, hey, I'm in the lowest of the low. I'm in the lowest of the low. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong and stuff, right? If hey, whatever you have to do to save, whatever you have to do to save up your money, you do it, right? But the thing is that the whole purpose of the lease is so that you can take advantage of a system. You can take advantage of a system and stuff, man, that can help you out in the long run, as long as you use as long as you use the system properly. Hold on. Okay. As long as you're using the system properly, it's just like, you go in the rent a center, you go in the rent a center and stuff, now rent a center charges 50% interest, right? Now, if you're just a single independent person, right? Then some of these things and stuff you don't need in a hurry. You don't need, you can, you're not trying to entertain and stuff like that, so you don't need living room sets and bedroom sets and all the other stuff there. Now, if you're a provider, if you have a family, okay, that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? You take advantage of the system for what it's worth. I mean, when they give you opportunity, 90-day same as cash, right? 90-day same as cash. They're giving you product right now. They're giving you the product right now and stuff, and then you still got to save the money in order to get the product. But I'm saying at least you already have it, so that should be a motivator, you know. And some people just aren't cool. Oh well, I'm gonna just have it, and then I'm gonna have it for a little while and stuff, and then after that I'm gonna just let it go back, because I'm gonna start slacking off. I'm gonna start slacking off on my finances and start, opening up other things and stuff like that, and not finishing up what I already have. Not having that financial discipline. Not having that financial discipline and stuff. And so, having, jacked up credit and all that stuff there and everything, that's supposed to be something normal. That's supposed to be something normal and stuff, but, we forget about our core obligations or whatever and stuff, and then step away from it. Then when it's time for us to start looking into business, we're not even looking into business. We're not looking into business seriously. We're not taking the business thing seriously. And then you got a whole bunch of time into something. You got a whole bunch of time into something that could have been used to your advantage. But instead, you just squandered it away and stuff, right? And so now those opportunities are becoming more and more scarce now. They're becoming more and more scarce and stuff. Lease programs are becoming more and more harder to navigate because, the fees and stuff are going up. But yet there's no, you don't have to worry about, now you got people saying they don't want to show you rate confirmation sheets and stuff like that. So, as the expenses and everything going up, they're going over here and they're negotiating freight and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they're not doing it for the same thing that they're doing it for last year, 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, But they're taking away these things. Oh, well, you don't worry about it. Just you go pick up the load and stuff, and I'm just going to be doing things in your best interest. Those sort of things there. Messing with your money. And then you wonder why you're so far behind. Why you're so far behind the 8 ball, and then you want to be taken seriously. How? You want to be taken seriously? How? I mean, and people are looking at you and stuff, and they're saying, okay, well, yeah, this guy's giving good advice because hey, he's he or she and stuff. They're doing their thing somewhat. They're hey, look, they're over there. They're doing their thing. They're making money, right? Supposedly, and you see the same stuff every single time and stuff. It's like, you've been over here for a long period of time, but what is your accomplishment? But yet you hate on the very people that are out here that are moving into positions of ownership and stuff, right? And gaining, they're gaining these positions of ownership, gaining economical wealth, maybe not to a point to where
you would do things yourself and stuff, right? Like, oh well, the truck is, the equipment and stuff is used, the equipment is used, but this is a person who understands their position, right? They understand, they done been in it long enough to say, well, I can make this type of investment, right? I can make this type of investment, and then, this will be my return right here. But then you talk against these people here. You have a problem against these people. You got a problem against these people and stuff, man, who have ownership, and, you're trying to obtain ownership. But you're saying that what they're doing is incorrect. Okay, well then, what's your way? Okay, well, I'll go over here and lease a truck, but I ain't going to be worried about rate confirmation sheets. I'm not going to be worried about that. I'm not going to be worrying about negotiation factors and stuff, right, in order to make money. And then you wonder why you're moving from one lease purchase program to another lease purchase program. Oh, well, man, the company did me wrong. The company did me wrong and stuff. Now the company did what it was supposed to do and stuff. You put yourself, you weren't even taken advantage of and stuff. You just put yourself in a position to say, hey, man, listen, I don't care about that. Take what you will. Okay, all right. And now there's nothing left and stuff. I mean, because they're still going to treat you like an own operator. Best believe that, when a situation come up and now money has to be handled, right? Money has to be handled and everything. Hey, that truck is experiencing some kind of breakdown, or road repair, or in these things here and stuff. Now you're an own operator. Okay, listen, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do to handle this situation here? Because it's your truck, it's your repair bill. What are you gonna do about this situation here? Everything else, I'll treat you like a company driver, right? As far as like you trying to get out here to make money, I'm gonna treat you like a company driver. But then when it's time to start kicking that money out, I'm gonna treat you like an own operator. When it's time to get paid, okay, now you're an own operator. Now you're an own operator and stuff. But as far as like getting the business handled in order to make the money, okay, you're a company driver. No, don't worry about these things here and stuff, right? I'll take care of that. Truck breakdown and stuff, okay, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? That repair bill and stuff, okay, man, listen, you got $3,000-$4,000 repair bill and stuff, okay, well, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? It's your repair bill and stuff, That sort of situation there and stuff. I mean, so you just don't have you don't have those critical thinking skills and stuff, right? In order to navigate through your business. But you get mad at people who are putting the information and stuff that's up here. You want to get up here and troll their channels and stuff like that. Well, I'm saying, dude, they're giving you information. Business is hard. It's tough. It's hard. It's tough and stuff. And so the people that are in it are giving you time, energy. They're giving you their time, energy, and resource to making sure that you're doing good. But we ain't got time to be sitting there. We ain't got time to be sitting there guiding you by the hand and saying, man, look, dude, yeah, I don't have time to, guide you by the hand and talk nice to you and all that stuff there, because, hey, when it's time to take care of business, nobody's gonna talk nice to you. None of the people I dealt with and stuff, when it was time to handle business, when they wanted to get paid and stuff, man, they wasn't talking nice to me. Hey, man, listen, we don't get our money, we're gonna have to start, we're gonna start intervening and doing other stuff. That Volvo and stuff I had back in 2000, what was that, 13? Or was it 12? I forget what year. Okay, that was 13, 2013. When my clutch went out on my truck and stuff, I had $0. I had $0. Okay. Now, I mean, when I look back at it and stuff, right, I said, man, I could have handled that. It shouldn't even have gotten to that. It shouldn't have gotten to that point. It should have just been, okay, this how much it's going to cost. Okay, here's your money. Call me when you get done. That's all it should have been. That's all it should have been and stuff, man. But, they put in, they put in 4 batteries in my truck, right? They put 4 batteries in my truck and stuff. They came up to $741, and I didn't even have the money to pay these people. $741. They helped my truck for a whole month for $741. You know, the pressure was on me and stuff. Like they sat there. Um, this was Volvo of Rocky Mountain. They sat there and they put a they put a mechanical lien on the they put a mechanical lien on the title. They put a mechanical lien on the title and stuff, right? And the finance company called me and stuff, man. Hey, listen, you need to get that bill taken care of because they saying no, we they're not gonna get this truck and stuff, right? Cause you still owe money on it. So, but they took a mechanical lien out on the stuff, man. I sat there, called that dude. I sat there and called that dude and stuff, and so I had to hustle, make that money real quick, and I never forget what that that mechanic, with the head of operations and stuff, right? I called him and stuff and spoke with him. And so, the dude sensed that I didn't have any kind of money. That dude sensed I didn't have any kind of money and stuff. And so what he said to me, it stuck with me and stuff. And so I said, man, he's like, hey man, listen, I gotta go and stuff. I got a business I gotta run. It was those words right there and stuff right there that really it really stuck to me. Hey man, listen, I gotta go. I gotta go, man. I got a business I gotta run. And so, I took that same quote and stuff from him. I took that same quote from him and stuff, man. And so, yeah, but that's how it is and stuff in business. That's how it is in business and stuff, man. So now I use that same term and stuff. But the thing was when I went down there after I got my stuff situated, and I understood how business and stuff worked, now he want to talk, he want to talk business to me and everything, but I said, man, hey, listen, dude, I ain't got time. They was messing around, and stuff trying to get my air conditioning fixed. I said, man, listen, dude, I got a business to run. I ain't got time for this crap. Take my truck, set it outside and stuff, man. I gotta go. I'll take it up the street. To Kenworth. Because they're trying to do business and you're not. And I got a business to run. And I hung the phone up on them, went down, they got my truck. And that place is out of business now. That place is out of business now and stuff. So that's the thing there. I understood why he said it, right? I understood why he said it because I'm like, dude, I don't need to be negotiating with nobody. You know what I'm saying? If I take my equipment somewhere and stuff, man, then that's it. Hey, look, the bill is the bill. Okay, go ahead, write the bill up. I'll go ahead and pay you, and that's that. But some people will kind of insult your intelligence and stuff, right, in business. And I understand why people take certain steps or whatever. And I do the same thing, Just like I went to the TA. I went to the TA day for yesterday and stuff. And so the guy was telling me, and stuff, yeah, he can do the work, but he couldn't take an EFS check. He couldn't take an EFS check and stuff, right? I'm like, see, that right there, I just immediately grabbed my head and stuff like, dude, fine, whatever, cash. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done and stuff, right? Cause see, you're messing around now. Yeah, I mean, we all heard the terms and stuff. We done all heard the terms and stuff. But I mean, the thing is that I understand why business is as cold as it is, cause you got to be calculated. You got to be calculated and stuff. I mean, I got back from my vacation first. First thing my instant message going off and stuff with people wanting to borrow money. I get back from vacation. That's the first thing people want to start doing. Ask to borrow. I said, man, no more of that. No more of that and stuff, man. Hey, the bank is closed. Or what you need to do, you need to go down there. You need to go down there to the bank and apply for the loan and stuff like that. Because every time I loan out money, I never get my money back. That's the reason why I could never go on vacations or do any of that stuff down there. I like, because I looked at my Facebook timeline. I look at my Facebook timeline, man. I never had anything of that magnitude before. So it surprised a lot of people when I went on vacation. It surprised a lot of people. But when I look at the amount of money, when I look at the amount of money that I lent out to people, right? And then I look at the amount, and I didn't spend a lot of money when I went to California. I didn't spend a lot of money and stuff. I mean, what I did for the most part, I just you know, I just, I did a lot of riding around and stuff. I did a lot of walking around, but I didn't spend a lot of, I didn't spend a lot of money like I thought I was going to spend. All I wanted to do was just go over there and just be in the area. And I mean, I'm still trying to, I'm still to this day. I'm like, dude, just last Saturday, I was doing a live and stuff in the motel. Just last Saturday, I was doing live in the motel and stuff, man. All the way across the country. I'm over here in Newport, Maine. I'm over here in Newport, Maine and stuff, man. Last Saturday, I was in Los Angeles. I was in Los Angeles. All I needed, a 4 hour flight, a decent motel room and stuff, man, and a rental car. That was all I needed. And so, I'm sitting over here kicking out $300, $500 and stuff, giving that to people and stuff. I'm like, no more. If I got that money right there, just like when they asked me, Rooster, hey, listen, can I borrow this right here because this is my situation here? I said, man, you know what? Nope, you can't get it. But I do have the money. But I took that money right there and stuff and put it towards myself because the old me would have loaned the money out. The old me would loan the money out and stuff. And so I said, man, when I sat there and did the assessment, I'm like, dude, this California thing could be a every month thing for me if I want it to be, which is going to be. It's an every month thing and stuff. So I'm like, anytime any person sit there and hit me up for some money, I'm like, that's more money that I got for myself. That's more money I got for myself and stuff, man. I like, cause I done been selfish. I've been selfless too long now. I've been selfless too long and stuff, man. I mean, it just those 3 days over there and stuff, man, was very motivational. They were very motivational and stuff, man. I mean, and yeah, that's it. I mean, heck, um, everybody always tell me stuff, man. You're a single person. You ain't got kids and stuff, man. It's time for me to start living like that. I'm a single person. I don't have children. I don't have children. I don't have child support. Everything that I have is paid off, right? So why in the heck am I sitting there just squandering money to help somebody else's situation out, just to see them on social media and stuff, right? Talking about they living their best life. They're not doing anything and stuff to better their life, which is the whole purpose of me loaning the money, right? Okay, well, I'm in this particular situation. I'm in this rut right here, But seriously, I gotta look at it just like my situation here. Nobody's coming to Red Rooster's rescue. That's why I got to get out here and grind and get it as hard as I get it. Nobody's coming to Red Rooster rescue. So my credit has to be in point. My money has to be on point. Everything has to be on point and stuff, man. Guys, it's no going to anybody and stuff. Hey man, can I borrow? Can I borrow to this certain time right here and stuff? Cause they ain't got it. They ain't got it. If they do have this stuff, they got it for themselves first. They know how to say no. So I know how to say no too. And so, hey, look, I'm just living the best life. But this whole selflessness thing, I'm done with that. I'm done with that and stuff, man. I mean, cause there was no reason whatsoever why I kept putting that trip off as long as I did. No reason whatsoever. But it is what it is now and stuff, man. So, yeah, it is what it is now and stuff, man. So, but it's just what I see a lot of times and stuff, man. I see a lot of procrastination, right? I see a lot of procrastination. I know that you have the ability to go out here and make this thing happen, but you procrastinate for some reason, for some reason, and it's not even working to your advantage because, you know, I see the end game to it, right? And you also must know the end game to it too. That getting credit cards, yeah, yeah. I got two actually and stuff. I never went home. I just never went home and picked them up. I never went home and picked them up and stuff. So the first one, the first one helped me qualify for the second one, but I need to actually use the second one. I actually need to use the second one and stuff if I'm trying to increase that line of the line of credit. I need to get that second one. I need to actually get it in my hand and stuff and start using it. And so, you know, and I got, let's see. So what he was telling me, I have to use it for 90 days. And once I use it for 90 days, then on the 91st day, then I'll qualify for a longer line of credit, right? I'll qualify for a longer line of credit and stuff. And so, I'll have that, I have that to my advantage and stuff there. So, but that's the thing there and stuff, man. It's just the first one helped me get the second one. I didn't have to use the first. I just qualified for it, and the first one helped me get the second one. And so the second one now is the second one. That was the one I was actually needing and stuff. So but I have to get that in my hand to start using that. So. Which cards are they? One I got from the, let's see, it was the first one was the one where they send it through the mail and stuff, right? It's a little, it's a little $300 card and stuff. And so the second one I got through the bank and stuff that I'm using. I use the state employees credit union. That's who I'm using and stuff there and stuff. So they I qualified for them. And stuff. And so I moved a lot of the just the money I had in my fuel card. I moved that into my business account and stuff. And so they started to monitor it and stuff like that. And so when they seen the consistency, they like, okay, yeah, you qualify. So you qualify for this amount right here and stuff. So now I just need to use it for 90 days. And so once I got it for 90 days, state employee credit union, yeah, that's good. I didn't even know is that they were the state employees credit union stuff, man. They just I didn't know the type of things that you qualify for, and you don't have to have. It's not like your Wells Fargo, your rest of your banks and stuff like that. I mean, it's just if you keep your account right if you keep your account in a positive, right, and then they see a consistency and stuff, right, of the money that's going in there, so it's more money going in not being taken out, then they'll call and reach out to you and stuff, and they'll ask you questions about, have you considered this account, or this is what we offer and stuff right here, and the interest level and all that stuff there. So you can qualify for this line of credit, providing that you keep your account at a certain amount. So so I told him what I did and stuff like that and everything, and then it's just one thing led to another, and there it is. So it's there. If I need it, it's there. But I'm not going to use. But I can honestly say I'm not going to use it for anything. Right? I'm not going to use it for anything except business related stuff. Just business related stuff. And so but to keep things on the up and up, right? To say that it's useful, I will use it for purchase or whatever. But I'll just make sure I put it back just as fast as I use it. Or I ain't gonna say put it back as fast as I use it. I'll just make sure that the funds and stuff are there, and then I'll pay it back in a way that can help, increase my score. So So it's not something. It's something that I can use it now. I can use it now, but I want to make sure that I have the funds and stuff there too, cause I kept, you know, the W-9s and stuff like that. That thing. It's a very real thing now. I'm like, yeah, dude, with just what I qualify for with credit, right? That's good enough to get it. But I mean, I don't. I want to make sure I got the money to match it, because I want to make sure I got the money and stuff to match it. Even though I'm not gonna pay it off just as soon as I get it, I'm gonna play the system. I'm gonna play the system just like they play on with us and our money. Well, I ain't when you say I'm playing it, I'm using it, I'm utilizing the stuff for what it is, right? If they're gonna give it to me, if they're gonna give me this line of credit, which allows me to go get the product now, right, in my business, and then the business is, where you make your money and stuff. As long as that's consistent enough, as long as it's consistent enough and stuff to have a steady stream to come in there and take care of these things and stuff, right, then I ain't got nothing to worry about. So the minimum is the monthly payments. The minimum is the monthly payments, but I already got the money set back to where if I want to pay this stuff off right now and be done with it, then I'll just do that. But since I already got that money as a safety net, that's when you could take that money and saying, well, hey, paying it off, that's good and all, right? Paying it off, that's good and all, but I got cash money on me now. And then I got this line of credit, so let's put that to work. Let's put the money to work. Let's put the credit to work. Let's put the money to work. Let's put the credit to work. I'm already working. So, yeah, I'm already working and stuff. So that money I'm making. So when it's time to make the truck payment, okay, that's plan A. Plan A and stuff is I'm over here driving, I'm doing loads and stuff like that. Okay, make your truck payment. Plan B is that if I fall short, then I'll use the money I already got set in the escrow. And then plan C is that I'll pay for it with the credit. So everything's going to work. But it's not something that you have to, everything is taken care of and stuff, right? But everything needs to be working. You are working. Your money that you have in your account, that's working. Your line of credit is working for you. Nothing needs to be laying around dormant, right? Nothing needs to be laying around dormant. Because, you got your inspiration is, well, I mean, a lot of people inquire to, better their business and stuff somehow. So, I mean, when it's time to make those upgrades, you don't want to sit there and stuff and go through application processes and stuff. Hey, you already got your line of credit and stuff. Go ahead and make the upgrade because you got everything and stuff that's there because it's been working the whole time. But you're doing the application processes and stuff now while everything is small. But because you're steady working and then you get other things, you get other venues, they going to work for you too. Hold up, let's see, y'all sent the button. Let's see what we got. The Blue Business Plus is a good business card. Yeah, I heard about it. Okay, all right. All right. Hold on, give me a few seconds. Let me take this off and put this thing on the stand. And we're gonna get back up here. Phone went dead. I didn't charge it. Come on, thing. It's supposed to be on point. On point right now. There we go. Wait a minute. All right, there we go. Okay. Crap. Come on, thing. The phone went dead. Okay, all right, this ain't gonna work. Gotta charge a key. Bump into this freaking thing right over here. I can't move it for some reason.
hate these technical difficulties. Nope, that ain't moving. Okay, that can't move. All right. There we go. We'll set it right here. All right. Let's see. Torrance the trucker asks, "How do you get into the credit union?" Okay. That it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky and stuff. But the thing is, you gotta either, if you have if you have a family member, if you have a family member, um, this is where the partnership thing kind of work out. If you got a girlfriend, if you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend or something, or you got a family member in the credit union, then if you can prove that y'all are related, then they'll let you in that way. They'll let you in that way and stuff. And so I got in through my sister. My sister is what helped me get into there and stuff. So, all right, brother Andrew, what's going on with you? Hey, congratulations, man. Congratulations and stuff, man. Continue to show them how it's done. Continue to show them how it's done, because, I mean, it shouldn't even be a surprise and stuff to most people. When you start talking about, man, hey, look, I'm going down here looking at some trailers. You talking about you going down and talking to me, going to look at some trailer. I already knew right then. I said, well, I said, he gonna walk away with one of them. They done went down there. They done told him how much. They done told him how much it was. It's in the budget, and you went and got it. That reefer unit thing. I'm sorry that happened, but some things. You got to put it like this. Sometimes things happen for a reason. So, but hey, man, continue to keep showing these guys how it's done, man. Continue. I mean, dude, a 1982 and stuff, man, based upon the science that you got from a trailer back in 1968, a 1968 trailer, gave you the understanding about the one that you got right now and stuff, and it's making the same amount of money as a 2021. Shoot, dude, hey, continue to show them how it's done, cause man, they keep saying no, it can't be done, and yet here it is and stuff, man. The Mercedes-Benz motors. Oh, man, it's the most horriblest motor out there and stuff. And yet you accommodate and consolidate. Now they saying, okay, there's something wrong with the trailer too old and stuff, man. But then, shoot, you got one. You got a trailer been manufactured. Man, before most of us been born. And then, steady out there making that money. So, I mean, hey. But they gonna still continue to down and stuff for some reason. I can't understand it, but I mean, it is what it is. Keep doing your doggone thing, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody's still making money, man. So, but yeah, for anybody that's inquiring, the best in my opinion. The best financial place that you can get into is a credit union. Let's see, wait a minute. Hold on. As a truck driver, we're up financially because we've been working doing. Let's see, do you give family members money that aren't working, or help them get some job training so that they can get stable? Okay, here's the problem with that, right? Okay, here's my problem, right? Here's the issue and stuff with me, is that I always try to look at a situation like this, like, well, when I was going through what I was going through and stuff when I was younger, I wish that somebody would have came and helped me out. But there was a reason why they didn't do it. There was a reason why my type of help wasn't around, because my type of help is the wrong type of help to have. It's the wrong kind of help to have, because how many times, when it comes to us loaning money, or just doing things for people specifically, right? We're never in a situation where we're helping large amounts of people. It's that we're sitting there, we're talking to large amounts of people, but
it may be only a few to get it, right? It might just be a few that sit there and say, hey man, listen, I appreciate the help. I appre I appreciate the help. I appreciate that and stuff. It's going to be very few people who do that, right? And so, you know, I wanted to see if I could change that dynamic and say, man, look, can I be an exception to the rule, right? Can I sit there, being in the position that I'm in, right? You know, I don't have children. I don't have children. I'm not married and stuff. You know, the work that I do and stuff. Can I actually help this person get to the position that they're going to? And so, you know, I'm not an exception. I'm not. And you're never going to be an exception to the rule. You're going to always be a statistic. If you sit there and you give money to somebody and stuff, man, they're just going to come to you every time and stuff, a situation comes up. And it's not even really a situation that they're in. They're just, you know, they're taking your kindness as a weakness because you want to see them pull forward and stuff, right? You want to see them pull forward and stuff, but then they're not taking their situation seriously to a point to where, hey man, my stuff is actually bad, right? It's just, hey man, look, I'm short a few dollars and stuff, right? So I'm short a few dollars, or I can be short a few dollars because I already know I got a cousin, you know, I got a cousin or a nephew that they're always out there grinding and working and stuff like that, and so I just shoot them that sad story and I'm gonna give them the money, you know. That's what it's always going to be. You're going to always be that exception to the rule. You know, you're going to be that person that they call, you know, if they ever get sick, if they ever fall on hard times and stuff, then you're going to be the phone. Your phone is going to be the one that's ringing about getting any and everything done and stuff, man. You know, same thing. Like, you know, just because you're working, and it's not even a trucking thing. It's not a trucking thing. It's just a financial thing, right? If you know how to manage your money and stuff like that, they know. When you know how to manage your money and stuff, they know. So when and I'm gonna tell you the real ugly side that you're gonna see, and I really want people and stuff, man, to take this part right here, take it seriously as you can. And I hope that nobody ever gets into this position right here and stuff, but man, when there's a death in the family, right? That's when you're going to see the real ugly side of stuff. When people talk about why do families and stuff separate and they don't come together no more and stuff after someone dies, is because of that situation right there. Because people don't take they don't even take life situations seriously, right? They figure, okay, we're just going to be people, and we know the time and day and stuff, right, when, you know, our time comes. And so meanwhile, I'm going to go out here and just do everything else except be responsible. They won't go and get no life insurance policy. They will not go out here and get a life insurance policy. So now you're sitting there having to do a GoFundMe. They got to do a GoFundMe and all that other stuff there, you know, just to get this person buried. And then, you know, when you go to the funeral home, right? When you go to the funeral home and stuff, it's a bunch of people that's in there that's making decisions and stuff that don't even need to be in there to start with. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, two things and stuff that you don't need to be making no financial decisions is when you're sad and when you're sad and when you're hungry. When you're sad and hungry, those are the two worst times and stuff to make financial decisions and stuff, right? But the thing is that what's going to happen is especially in the event of death, right? There are going to be people that are going to be making decisions and stuff, right, for you or for your family, right? And I know this because when my mother passed away, when my mother passed away, the only decision I can make and stuff was when it was time to pay the bill. That was it. When I went in there, now I spoke, like I said, if anybody has any kind of close understanding, is me and my mother, we were close but not that close. We were close but not that close. But I understood in the event that if she passed away and stuff, what I was supposed to do. And there was a bunch of people that was in there that didn't even needed to be in there to start with, that was making decisions about how to bury my mother. They were in there at the funeral home and stuff, making decisions. They were the most they were the most that was the most disrespectful time in my life when my mother passed away. That was the most disrespectful time in my life. It was things that was done. There were decisions that were made that throughout life and stuff, there were people that was there that my mother didn't even get down with. You know, and as her son, as our son, right? As her son, I couldn't even represent my mother correct. I couldn't do it. I could not represent my mother correctly. And so people asked me and stuff, at my mother's funeral, they was asking me why I didn't cry. Because I was really too upset. I was too upset to cry. When I seen my mother die in front of me. She passed away in front of me. There was no one there but me and her. And I remember how my mother looked, right? And so I said to the funeral director and stuff, I made this clear. I said there will be no wake. There's not gonna be a wake because my mother passed away from cancer. And cancer is no joke. Cancer will get you down to skin and bones, man. And I'm like, to see my mother in that condition and to say, I gotta display this to people, want to see my mother in this fashion. I said, man, there's no way. There's no way. I'm like, man, look, it's just, my mother was a very private person. She was a very private person and stuff. And so, being in the hospital rooms and stuff, like there were certain things and stuff that I did with my mother that me and her understood. And so when she passed away, right? And you go to the funeral home, it's going to be the funeral director, and it's going to be you, and it's going to be a bunch of people that's in there. I mean, and they showed up from everywhere, trying to say, okay, well, this is the type of funeral she wants to have. And so I'm telling you, I mean, funerals are costly. Funerals are costly, but if you got an understanding, right? If you got an understanding why this is why you need to make a will. This is why you need to make a will. There is a time where you have to talk about these things, because when it happens, right, and the decision is based upon you, you want to do the things and not feel bad about whatever decision that you make, right? Because you got people that will make you feel bad about the fact. Now you telling, because once you gone, right? If you tell somebody, hey, listen, I don't want a funeral. I don't want a funeral. Listen, when I pass away, and stuff, man, y'all can go and bury me right then. I don't want this, I don't want that. As long as it's understood, right, then what you're doing is you're respecting the wishes of those and stuff who passed on. But a lot of times and stuff, man, nobody's wishes are that it's not talked about. So we talk about this going away stuff. So you'll have, before everything's said and done, you probably have about $50,000-$60,000 tied up in a funeral. You have $50,000-$60,000 tied up in a funeral. Everybody going up there and saying everybody going up there and fainting and shouting and foaming at the mouth and falling out and all this other stuff here and all them crocodile tears and stuff like that. You got a bunch of that going on. You got a bunch of that going on. It's just a plantation jubilee going on in there. And then you stuck having to pay that bill because somebody wanted to get up there on the podium and want to be all holy and sanctified and righteous, and now they all speaking in tongues and all that other stuff there. And these the same folk, and stuff, man, that won't even give you, they won't even give you a leg up. I'm telling you, they wouldn't even piss on you if your butt was on fire. These are the ones that are going up there and stuff and saying all these nice so-called kind words and saying that they knew her, and they knew her and she's in a better place and all this other stuff there. And then you bury the person and that's it. Nobody gives you a call and say, well, look, I got something on the funeral, right? Oh, here you go. The funeral costs and stuff about $50,000-$60,000, and ain't nobody showing up with no bread. That's on you. But they made the decisions about, they ended up making the decisions about the caskets, about what a person gonna be buried at, what church they going to, and all this other stuff. They in there and stuff making these decisions. But when it's time to pay that bill and stuff, it's on the person who makes the most money. That's the way it's always going to be. That's the way it's always going to be. If you look around in your family and you say, hey man, listen, I'm the one that make the most money, then you need to be over there making some real, you need to be making some real decisions, okay? All jokes aside, ain't no, I understand it's a rough topic to talk about, but it's business at the end of the day. It's business. It's business at the end of the day. Hey, listen, how do you want to be buried? Do you have life insurance? Okay, well then I need to set you up with some life insurance people, because my thing is, and I tell all my buddies and stuff this. If you pass away, don't expect me to contribute to your GoFundMe. I'm giving you $0. I'm giving you $0. Because when you're alive, right? When you're alive, and you can go down there, you can get you a life insurance policy for as small as $20. I can give you 20. I can pay $20. I can pay $20 a month. If you can't afford it, right? I can pay that $20 a month to ensure that when you pass away and stuff, ain't nobody passing around no hat. They ain't doing no GoFundMe's and stuff, like, you already got what you need to be taken care of. That's why I talk about with my friends, with my fam. I talk about life insurance. Okay, you ain't got no life insurance. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go and set you up with an agent right now, and we gonna set you up a policy while you living. You can set whoever the beneficiary is and stuff, right? You can go ahead and set that up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But when you pass away, don't expect me to contribute. I'm not contributing $8, not $0. I got to come $10,000, $20,000 off the cuff when I could just pay $20 a month. I could pay $20, $30 a month, and they get you $30 a month to get you $100,000 worth of coverage. I can pay that to make sure you straight. Okay, I ain't got the money. Oh, don't worry about it. You got $30. You got $30 and stuff, man. If you ain't got it, send the bill over here. Send the bill over here and stuff. Just make sure you make me the beneficiary, right? Make sure you make me the beneficiary and stuff too. Since you can't handle that business there, yeah, I'll pay that $30 a month. Because when you pass away and stuff, I'm going down there, I'm getting the death certificate. I'm gonna turn it in to the insurance company. They're gonna cut the check, and then okay, all right. This how you want to be buried and stuff like that. And after everything's said and done, after everything's said and done and stuff, if anything's left and stuff, then yeah, it goes to the family. Goes to your children. That's how I set it up. But nobody talks about those things right there and stuff, right? So see, we just playing through life. We just playing through life and stuff, man. Every day and stuff, man. You never know the day or time and stuff, but people act like, oh well, yeah, I know. I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be dead in 2 years. I'm gonna die on this day right here and stuff, so I got plenty of time. Messing around, squandering, and then when they pass away and stuff, a GoFundMe. But every time you look around, they always turning up, always partying and having a good time and all that stuff there and everything. And then, you know, they ain't looking at you and what you do. They ain't looking at you and what you doing and stuff, or maybe they are and stuff like that. He work all the time. Yeah, I'm working all the time because I'm trying to set myself up financially. Because see, what I do and stuff is gonna be passed on to the next generation. I'm looking at there's things and stuff that I'm setting up that I probably won't even see in my lifetime. But I want the next generation to be straight. I don't want them out here leasing a truck. I don't want them out here leasing a truck and stuff like running 24/7. You know, I want them to have a normal life. So man, hey, look, hey, when the sun, hey, 8 o'clock when the board open up, okay, you go in at 8, you get off at 5. You go home to your family and stuff. You sleep in your own bed. You cook your own food and stuff in your own house. A house, not no apartment. I want you to be in a house, in your own land, a place of your own, a land of your own. But you know, these generations, they keep squandering and keep squandering things. Well, okay, well, I'm gonna just do everything for me, and then, I ain't gonna leave nothing for the next generation. That's why I say we're the first generation wealth builders. We're the first generation wealth builders. Nothing was no There was no business that was left for you. This the first time you're going into business. So the people that was before you, they failed you. If you want to be real, if you couldn't go to them and stuff, man, if you couldn't go to them and you was thinking about some kind of business inquiry or whatever, if you couldn't go to them to get that type of money, they failed you. You know. Now my mother, she didn't have that. My father did though. My father had all bases covered. You know, when I was born and stuff, everywhere I stayed with my father and stuff, man, we always lived in the house. We never, if it was an apartment and stuff, it was trying to appease to my mother. I had an older father, I had a younger mother. But anytime I stayed with my father, we always stayed in the house. I stayed with my mother, we was in the apartment. But as I got older and stuff, I had, my father, he served in the military. My father served in the military. He was retired when I was born. So one of the issues he always puts toward me said, man, look, if you want to go to college, you can under the GI Bill. So he ain't had to set up no college fund for me. I was covered under that. Only thing he had to do was just make sure he went to the VA every day. When his appointments and stuff came up, that's the only, in order to qualify for the GI Bill, that's the only thing you have to do. Make sure that you go to all your appointments. So I was straight. My college was taken care of. The only thing I had to do was just go to college. Everything was covered. When it was time, even when I sat out here and started, doing my thing and stuff with the trucks, when my father realized how serious and stuff I was, he like, hey man, listen, you want this truck right here and stuff, we'll go ahead and get it. I'll put my name on it. I'll put my name on and stuff, man. Plenty of time my dad came through and stuff, loaned me money. Just like that last time, when I was having all those emission issues. And stuff, right? Yeah, I paid for it, but the first thing my dad did, we was on the phone and stuff, he said, man, look, hey, if you need, I told him how much I paid and stuff like that. He said, man, look, I got that sitting in the bank right now if you need it. Here's my bank card. Here's my bank card and stuff. Whatever you need, whatever money you lost, if you need it, here it is. That's the way my father's always been. So, so I know how it is to be in that position there and stuff. And so my dad did it for me. So I got to do it for the next generation. Stuff. My dad, anytime I needed something, man, my father was there for me. And stuff, man. Sat there, he gave me a check for 10 grand. Huh, here you go. Here 10 grand right here. I can't do nothing with it. He, hey, I done did everything I need to do in life. They cut me, Here's my retirement checks and all that other stuff there and everything. Went up there, seen him. Oh, here you go. Here a check for $10,000. So shoot, you know what I did with that money? Know what I did with that money and stuff? Took that 10 grand and stuff, put it in my account. Started growing right then. So we gotta be in those positions right there and stuff, man. Like, we gotta be in those positions. Anytime anytime I needed anything and stuff, man, my father was there for me. My father was there for me and stuff. Still right now to this day. If I needed anything, but the thing is that one of the things my father taught me, said, man, look, you know, you was put on this earth and stuff, man, to take care of your children. It's my job to take care of you. Because I said, as my father, his sight and everything and stuff started to fade. His health started to diminish. And so, I wanted my dad and stuff to live with me. But for a long time, he said that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen. I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen. He already knew where he was going to, where he wanted to be at and stuff like that. And, I couldn't interfere. So when that time came, and stuff, man, there was nothing I could do but respect his wishes. But he always taught me, said, man, look, you take care of your children. It's my job to take care of you. He wouldn't accept anything, not even a gift. Not even a gift and stuff, man. He wouldn't even accept that and stuff. Hey, look, how much did that cost? First thing, look, you could have did that for yourself. You could have did that for yourself and stuff, man. You got brothers, and sisters. Why not get them something and stuff, man? You ain't supposed to get me anything. And so, that's the type of discipline I was raised on and stuff, man. So, but I seen the same thing with my dad. It was like, my dad was like the breadwinner. So anytime something would happen, they always come to him. They always come to him crying and stuff and giving them all them sad stories and all that other stuff there. And, sometimes he fall for it and sometimes he don't. But, you sit back and we sit back and, he was always talking about business. I'm like, man, sometimes I wanted to hear, when I was young, I ain't want to hear it. Like, man, come on, Pop, let's talk about something else, man, other than this daggone, this business crap. Let's talk about something else other than this business crap, man. But, one thing we could never, me and my dad, we never got on no friend status, We never got on no friend status and stuff, man. I couldn't do that. We was never friends and stuff, man. It was always father and son and stuff. I mean, there was some bonding moments. There was some bonding moments and stuff like that. Like, well, dang, I guess, he was an ear and stuff to lean to, but he never told me anything and stuff that a friend would tell me. Like, we never shot the message to, like, going hanging out in clubs and all that and all, it was none of that, man. I mean, it was none of that and everything. Like I said, I mean, like I said, my father smoked weed. My father smoked weed. He had his little sessions and stuff, but I couldn't be around that when it was. It was time when he was rolling up. It was time for me to roll out. He roll up. It's time for me to roll out and stuff, man. Hey, look, he have his little sessions. All right, man. Find somewhere else to go. Yep, find somewhere else to go and stuff, man. So but yeah. So. Yeah, that's the thing about family, man. I mean, your family, they look at you, and stuff, and that's just a lot of people, man. They like, look, you make the most money, you should be the one taking care of all this stuff around here. You should be taking care of me, you know. You should be taking care of me and stuff. All my little failed endeavors and stuff like that. Take care of my bastard kids and stuff. And I gotta call it for what it is. They got baby daddies and stuff out there, but they want you taken care of. They want you taken care of because you make the most money. But they couldn't make a sound decision with whatever man or woman that they decide to lay down with and stuff like that. And they bring these children into this world and stuff. They bring the children into the world, but you got to take care of them. You got the responsibility, but you didn't do the things and stuff that consist of bringing life into this world, because you had to make a decision. Hey, man, listen. For whatever reason and stuff, I don't think it's a good idea for me to have children. So, no, I can't lay down with you. I can't lay down with you and stuff, that sort of thing there. Oh, well, he making money. You making money and stuff. I mean, just cause you make money, that you might not, you may be there financially, but mentally you ain't there. You don't have the mental capacity and stuff, man, to embark in fatherhood and stuff, or motherhood. So no, I think I don't think I ain't going to embark in that and stuff. But see, you still want to play with fire. Oh, well, I just used this condom. I'm going to use this condom and then everything all right. And then, now the condom didn't work. Now you put yourself in a position that you didn't want to you didn't need to put yourself in by just saying, look, you know what? Now I don't think I need to have sex. I don't need to have sex. So they'll call, okay, you a lame and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm a lame. Yeah, I'm a lame and all that and stuff, right? But the thing is, you being responsible. And a lot of time when you responsible, to reckless people, the reckless people, folk don't like that. Man, hey, look, come on out here and turn up and be reckless with your money. You made the money. They ready to turn up with you and stuff, but they never coming to the table with the same thing. You got $1,000. You got the $1,000 and stuff, man. However many people show up, that's how much you got to split it. But there ain't never nobody coming in and saying, okay, I got my grand and then you got your grand and stuff, and then let's go in on something. It's never that. Man, shoot. Man, you drive a truck. You drive a truck. You make all that money. You make all that money, bucking their eyes and stuff like that. Man, shoot, what you talking about? Man, what you talking about? I need to come in with $1,000. You making all that money. Man, shoot, you out there, man. You out there running the road and stuff like that. I know what these truck drivers be making. So what? This a business transaction. Man, what you talking about business, man? Shoot, we family. We family. What you talking about, man? Spending all that money, now they get all philosophical and all that stuff there. Hit you up with all them poems and everything. Hey, man, shoot, get the heck up out of here. Get the heck up out of here and stuff. But let that truck break down, though. Let that truck break down and stuff. You can be right up the street and everything, man. Hey, listen, hey, dude, can you run me up to the park stuff? Man, shoot, man, I ain't got time for that. Man, shoot, I ain't got time for that, man, dude. Yeah, you can't be hitting me up like that. You can't be hitting me up like that and stuff, man. Hey, man, you ain't got another way of taking care of this problem. They let you know real quick. Shoot. Yeah, that nonsense there. So if you the breadwinner and you looking around in your family and stuff and you understand you the one that's making the most money, then some decisions and stuff, man, you gonna have to start making for some people. And I'm like, especially the reckless ones and stuff, man. I say I got a cousin and stuff that's always in and out of jail, and always, in that little gang banging life and stuff. And so what, I went over there, took a life insurance policy out on him. I took a policy out on them and stuff, man. Shoot, ain't, let's see how much it cost. 23 bucks. 23 bucks. You know, you want to be out. You know, you want to be out there and stuff like that. So, well, the least thing I can do and stuff, man, is set you up a life insurance policy. You know what I'm saying? You know, guys. Hey, I can't tell you to stop because see that ain't for whatever reason and stuff. That's supposed to be gangster and all that other stuff there and everything. You don't you know you look at the stuff I do and everything, and then but you don't want to emulate it because oh well that's that requires work. So you go out there and get reckless, and then something happened to you. Now all of a sudden everything now all the GoFundMe's and this, no, I ain't got time for that. Like, look, just go down here, get this thing, take care of your business. That's that. And I just get my money off the policy. I get my money off the policy and stuff. I'm like, dude, look, it don't take, they got $100,000 policies and stuff out here every day. I'm like, really that's what really that's why I think what really keeping them around and stuff, to be honest with you. They probably ran his name, they probably ran his stuff. Oh man, this dude got he got life insurance policy. Man, heck no. This dude protected. This dude protected in the event of an accident and stuff, man, But they think you a millionaire, though, man. Man, what you doing over there in California? Man, what you doing over there in California, man? You over there spending all types of money and stuff. Like, dude, the trip been paid for almost 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? The trip been paid for 2 years now and stuff. The only thing I had to do was just set a date and go. That was it. Did nothing come out of my pocket other than nothing came out of my pocket other than the little food and stuff that I got and those shirts that I bought over there when I went to the marathon store. That was it. Everything else was paid for. Room was paid for, car was paid for. And shoot, you should know they're making all this money. Hey man, you crazy, dude. Look, I would have went last year and stuff if it wasn't for that whatever stuff. You making all this money. Protect your neck is what I'm saying. Protect your neck, protect your interests. Have some dignity and some self-respect, right? The only thing you can do is just tell people the right thing to do. But if it's feasible, if it's financially feasible, then yeah, some things you might have to step into a little bit harder. Like life insurance. That's something you need to take into very, especially if your parents and stuff still around and all that, hey, look, them are the tough questions and stuff, man. But hey, listen, hey, mom, pop, you got a life insurance policy? Yeah. Okay. Well, look, I need, just like in the event I pass away and stuff, there is no secret about how I want my stuff done, Ain't gonna be no GoFundMe's and stuff like that. Ain't gonna be a bunch of people around it fighting over, who get what and all this other stuff. There's all written in writing, and everybody knows who gonna get what, and that's it. Ain't no secrets. Ain't nobody popping up and saying, man, I'm Red Rooster's secret son and all this other stuff there, and I'm his secret daughter or some kind of mistress or stuff showing up. Ain't none of that. And even if I did have one and stuff, it wouldn't be no secret. It wouldn't be no secret to them either. Like, all right, look, in the event I pass and stuff, this what you get right here. This yours right here. You go and you claim it. Let's see. What about a plan to get them training to What about a plan to get them training that will get them trucker level pay, but at home every? I mean, dude, look, it's not. Here's the thing, DL. Here's the thing. It's not your responsibility to get them up to par and stuff about what they want to do with their life financially. That's not your responsibility. Okay? They it's no secret. It's no secret about what needs to be done and stuff like that. It's those who you know what the problem is and you know what the solution is. It simply comes down to those who implement a solution. It's those who implement a solution and those who don't. That's what it all boiled down to. Because you're gonna always have people come up and talk about, man, hey, listen, dude, I want to drive a truck, right? I want to drive a truck and stuff like that. Okay, then you get all this. Okay, yeah, man, I can get you caught, I can get you the training and stuff like that. You ain't doing nothing one weekend. Let's go out here and practice. I got the truck, right? You go out there on the pad and stuff like that, and you call them up. Oh man, shoot, dude. Man, I can't come out here. I can't come out there right now. That sort of thing there. If a person is serious, right? If they really serious about getting to any level, they gonna make it happen. They ain't gonna be sitting and waiting around because they understand you working too. So they understand your time and stuff. If you could give them the time, you would, right? So they'll appreciate the time you give them, but for the most part, they're gonna go out there and start getting that stuff to sell. And so when you see them, it's always gonna be a progress thing. It's gonna always be a progress thing and stuff, right? So, you gotta let people. You gotta let people and stuff, man, figure out what they want to do. But but you gotta be open to a point to where if they come up and they ask you about certain things, then make sure that your information is on point, right? To where there's no mystery, where they gotta figure stuff. Whatever you talking about, that's what it is. Be that type of person there, but you can't guide them by the hand and stuff as much as you want to. As much as you want to and stuff. Like I said, I got, everybody in my family drives trucks. My brother, both of my brothers drive trucks. My ex-wife, she drives trucks. And, can't none of them seem to get it together about, and stuff, man, about this whole trucking thing. Now, mind you and stuff, they always, my brother, for instance, now, he always tells me he always talk to me and stuff about how he couldn't run the East Coast. I can't run the East Coast. I can't run the East Coast. All the money is in flatbed this and flatbed that. Now, his truck been paid off way before my truck was. His truck was paid off way before my truck was. I had to give him my reefer unit. I had to give him. He paid $0. He didn't come up and say, well, look, let me buy this trailer off for you and stuff like that. He bugged me about the fact that the trailer ain't being used and he can use it to make money. He can use it to make money and stuff. And I had to give him the trailer. Give it to him. $0. He didn't offer anything and stuff like that. And so, now, mind you, when I was out there grinding and getting it and stuff like that, and I had to make them payments on that trailer, all I was doing was running the East Coast. Now, I was telling him and stuff, man, hey, look, dude, it's hard. It's tough out here. It's hard. It's tough, man. I mean, I don't want to run this East Coast, but this is where the money is. This is where the consistency is. Oh, man, shoot. You need to stay down here in the South. Man, shoot, I'm making it down here in the South and stuff, man. Dude, I done had, to his one truck, I done paid off 3. I done paid off three reefer units and 3 trucks. And he got this one, he only got his one truck. He only got this one truck and the trailer that I gave him. See what I'm saying? This the type of stuff I'm dealing with in my family. I got another brother. Told him same thing. Dude, look, he rode with me for 2 months. He rode with me for 2 months. I schooled him about this whole trucking thing. Like, bro, listen, dude, you're getting your license, right? Go in, be a company driver. Be a company driver. And as you get learn as you earn, right? And when the time comes and stuff, I said, dude, when it's time, when you ready to jump in, you ain't got to jump into this lease. Me and you will partner up. If you serious, me and you will partner up. And I'll get you a truck. I'll get you a truck, Make sure your credit and everything and stuff is on point. You think he listened? He was a company driver and stuff, man. But same thing, going from one company to another company, going from one company to another company and stuff. And then every company he went to, he was in a lease program. Ex-wife, same thing. She noticed. If anybody knows the struggle, right, and understand the struggle, you would think it'd be her. You'll think it'd be her and stuff, right? Have to take care of her and 3 children and stuff in a lease program. I don't know how many. I could probably count. When I was at National Carrier, like I said, 2.5 years, I could probably count on this one hand how many times and stuff I got a settlement. Man, we surviving off cash advances and stuff, and that's that. Cash advances every now and again and stuff. Every now and again I might get a settlement. If anybody understood the struggle, it would be her. You think, right? But no, she go over there, she go to truck driving school and stuff like that. Told her about that. She didn't listen about that. But she got a license. Then she go over there to She go over there to Stevens. And stuff. And I told her, I said, look, hey, be careful of that lease trap that they gonna try to spring on you. Be a company driver. Learn the road. Learn the road. Learn where everything is stuff, cause you don't know where everything is stuff at. You don't know the ins and outs and stuff, man, about the whole trucking thing. This might not even be for you. But but what she looking at, oh well, she looking at me. You want to be me in a hurry. And you can't be me in 1 year. You can't be me in 1 year and stuff, man. You talking about 19 years of experience. You think she listened? Nope. Fell right for the trap. Went over there as a company driver and stuff like that. Went through the training thing. Every day, it's always complaining about this training thing. Ain't listening. I told her, look, this is how you gonna run. This is how things gonna be and stuff. Just maintain the stuff. Just maintain, and you'll get over that. You'll get over that and stuff. And then now you go as a company driver. Oh man, I don't like the way they doing this. I don't like the way they doing that. But they told me I could do this as a lease driver. I'm like, man, dude, you don't need to do that. Sat down, laid down the whole thing. Okay, where are you gonna be making money at? Where you gonna be making money at and stuff? Hang the phone anytime we start. Hang up the phone and stuff. Now I'm being all negative. Now I'm being all negative. Explain something. You ain't even got. You don't even have a year's experience under your belt, and you over here training other people how to drive. That's how much of a joke it is. That's how much of a joke it is. You ain't even got a year under your belt, and they'll let you be a certified trainer. It's literally the blind leading the blind. The blind leading the blind and stuff, man. Okay, pop quiz. What's the difference between DEF and DPF? She can't answer it. But this a person right here that's training people how to drive a truck. That's how foolish it is and stuff. But you want to be red rooster so bad. You want to be red rooster so bad and stuff. Okay, go ahead. Now you can be red rooster. Pimping telling you and stuff. Okay, He gave you recap tires and stuff. He gave you recap tires on the truck, but then when the recaps go out, oh, now Pimpy telling you got to put, oh, you can't run recaps no more. Pimpy telling you can't run recaps no more and stuff. Now you got to run. Now you got to run virgin rubbers. You got to run virgin rubber. Pimpy ain't giving you. He ain't giving you that tire discount. He got the tire discount. Okay, yeah. Go on over here. Go over here to this truck stop and yeah, go in there and get you 2 set of tires and stuff like that and everything. But then you get that bill. You pay full price. You paid full price and stuff. You know. Pimpy gave you that truck. You had all recaps up there. But then the tires started to go out one after one. Now you can't run recaps no more. You can't run recaps no more. Pimpy tell you and stuff, man. No, you know what? Yeah, you can go home at this time right here. You supposed to be in control and stuff like that. You trying to be home on this day. Pimpy tell you, no, you go home on this day. I want you to run. Now, Pimpy tell you and stuff, man, stay out for, I want you staying out for 9 weeks. Then you can go home. So where's all this control and stuff at? You know, where all this control and stuff at? So I don't make the situation no better. You know, what I start saying and stuff, I'm like the same thing she used to say to me. Man, I don't think, man, this relationship stuff, boy, it's getting tough out here. I don't get to see you. You don't never get to come home when you want to. You know, you own operating stuff, right? How come you can't come home when you want to, man? I'm telling you, it's like, dude, it's getting tough out here. The same nonsense she used to throw at me and stuff, I throw it right back at her. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this relationship too hard. It's too hard. It's too tough, man. It's too hard on me. Why you always going over? Why you always in this area here and stuff, right? I think you cheating on me. I gave her the whole one-on-ones and stuff, man. Everything that she used to throw at me and stuff, I throw it right back at her. I'm so emotionally distraught and stuff, man. I'm sorry. I don't think the relationship gonna work. I can't do it. I can't do it. Well, I'm out. You know, all I do is drive. All I do is drive and stuff. Yeah. I understand. All you do is drive and stuff like that. You know, but dude, it's too tough for me. It's too hard on me. It's too hard on me. It's too hard on the family. I think it's best we just separate. I think it's best we just separate and stuff, man. I let her know that's where it come from. Cause you didn't give me the hard, you gave me the hard way to go. I'm out there working and making money and stuff like that and everything. Like, man, you know, taking care of the children, taking care of the house and stuff, you know, stuff too. Oh man, I can't do this. And, you know, I get them phone calls 3 o'clock in the morning and stuff. I got to be out there messing around and cheating and all. It's like, man, look, I'm too broke. First of all, I'm too broke to be cheating. Cheating costs money. I'm too broke to be cheating, man. I'm too broke. You already know this. Cheating costs money, man. You know, go to the motels and, you know, wine and dine and all that stuff there. Talking about, man, I'm messing around. I'm making $0. I'm over here $600-700 in the hole with national carrier. You think I'm over here thinking about trying to be with another woman? Man, shoot, I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this hole, man. Shoot. Can't sleep at night and stuff, man. I'm up trying. Okay, man. Well, if I run this and I run that, then, you know, maybe I might pull myself out the hole and stuff next week. I just need to get some better runs and all that crap. Trying to figure out how to get these kids school clothes and stuff like that. You know, I got to shop for 3 children. And get the heck up out of here. But that's the stuff you did. That's the stuff you deal with. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know, you wish the best for everybody and stuff, but just everybody playing games. You want to be truth. Everybody playing games and stuff except you. And then when you realize, okay, look, y'all gonna keep on playing the games and stuff. I'm gonna go out here and do my thing and stuff, and you know, no, I could never. Man, look, dude, to go home, it costs money. To go home, it costs money. I'm like, dude, man, let's see, how much was that truck at there? That truck at National Carriers was $535 a week, right? It was $535 a week. This was back in the early 2000s now. So that was a lot of money. 500 ain't nothing there and stuff, but yeah, back then it was a lot of money. $535, and then I got a $378 insurance bill and stuff. Again, that's not a lot of money, right? It's not a lot of money according to 2021 standards and stuff, right? But that's what I was dealing with. Had those things there and stuff, right? So shoot. And I was on a percentage contract and stuff, which they tried to fight hard as they could to get me off of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shoot, you got, the base pay at National Carriers was 88 cents a mile. That was the base pay. So the fuel surcharge and stuff, it was kind of high at the time and stuff, about 40, they was paying about 40 cents. That's when fuel got up to $3 a gallon though, right? Which was something brand new back in the day too. That was the first time diesel fuel got to $4 a gallon. So, fuel surcharge and stuff was about 40 cents. You got a base pay 88 cents a mile and stuff, right? And so, see, I was on percentage. So I was pulling all those $3 a mile loads and stuff. Problem is, I got about 400-500 miles of deadhead and stuff I gotta do. I'm down there in Fort Worth. Dallas Fort Worth area. I got a deadhead all the way up to Joplin. No, not even Joplin. I got dead up to Springfield. Got dead to Springfield, Missouri to pick up a load and stuff to go to Atlanta. Or I got to go way up to Oklahoma and stuff to pick up a load. So yeah, they had all the $3 a mile loads and stuff, but then shoot, you figure all that deadhead I got to pay and stuff like that. Shoot, I wasn't making nothing. I wasn't making nothing and stuff, and then I had a hazmat endorsement too. Shoot, I had a hazmat endorsement and stuff, man. So that Coca-Cola stuff out of Atlanta that Coca-Cola stuff coming down to going to Fort Worth. That stuff got like 4 and 5 placards. It got 4 and 5 placards and stuff, and not the ones you can buy in the store. You got the UN numbers and stuff on them, right? You got the UN numbers and stuff, right? So you put the placards up there with the duct tape, and then they all falling off the truck and stuff. So you got to stop and buy more placards and buy the stickers and stuff to put the UN numbers on them. So shoot, and them loads won't paying nothing. But what they tell you, man, shoot, good thing you got a hazmat and stuff, guys. Good thing you got a hazmat, guys. At least you got freight that can keep you moving. Tell you, man, the struggle was real. Okay, struggle was real and stuff, man. Make no mistake about it in any uncertain term. Yeah, I mean, dude, like, see, it's cooler if you got one placard, on the truck, and then you got the trailer that got the placards already on them. Then you good to go. You just open it up. And that's that. But man, shoot, bro, when you got, I don't know how it is with hazmat now, but man, hazmat back in the day, the only thing it meant back in the day was that you can make extra money for the company, but it was never extra money for you. It's extra money for the company. They only paid hazmat loads only paid $75 more. $75. So You can't go through a city. You got to go around. You got to go around the city. You got to go around the city and stuff, man, for $75 extra. And then, you go through the scale and stuff like that. They instantly pulling you around back. You got any placard? Okay, well, hey, you got two load locks. You got two load locks and stuff in your trailer car. You ain't got it. That's a violation. You know what I'm saying? If you was overweight, you know, if you was overweight, some state, well, the state will let you correct your weight and stuff, right? And then you can proceed on. Hazmat, if you ain't got that weight on point and stuff, man, no, you get the violation. Well, you get the ticket. All that stuff for $75. And that's all. And like when I first started with that, that's all they was giving me at first, man. Look, every load was hazmat. Like, dude, hey, man, I'm sick of these daggone placard loads and stuff, man. Placards fall, and then every time I do a hazmat load, it was always raining. It's always pouring down rain and stuff. So now you got to put the placards. They ain't sticking on the trailer like they supposed to. You got to keep stopping and everything, and then the placard hanging on and stuff by a thread, and then folk calling the company on you and stuff, man. Now the safety is calling you and stuff. Hey, man, look, somebody saying, one of your placards about to fall off the truck. Like, oh, Lord. It's pouring down rain and all that crap there. Like, man, shoot. I don't know what the world I was thinking about, man. I was crackhead stuff right there. But yeah, man, I mean, yeah, that's what it was, man. So yeah, when you the breadwinner, boy, you the breadwinner. Well, I'm saying, I mean, like I said, I'm just speaking from my perspective about my family, So, but like I said, when I talk to other people and stuff, man, about the same thing, like, hey, they ain't too far off. Like, man, shoot, there's nothing I would enjoy more than to go. I can run team, like, get that W900, that brand new truck, that brand new W9, then run team with my brother, and me and him got the same work ethic. Like, Lou, we riding around and getting it and stuff. Like, man, we would never be late with any load we pull. We will never be late. Never be late and stuff. Like, dude, hey, man, what's up? Just, me and him team up. We got, the W9 is studio sleeper, so we got more than enough room. We got more than enough room. We got more than enough freight to where we ain't gonna be stopping and stuff like that and be all jammed up. You know what I'm saying? But he don't want to run the East Coast. He don't want to run the East Coast. Neither one of them, man. Neither one of my brothers and stuff. Both of them got license. Both of them got license and stuff, man. Neither one of them and stuff. I'm like, dude, hey, I get the truck. I get the truck and stuff, man. I'm like, shoot, I can't beat you out. I can't beat you out of money. Kyle, we dropping every day. We dropping there. Some of this stuff can be same day delivery. Some of this stuff can be same day delivery and stuff. I'm like, man, dude, all I need is the time to finish the load off. That's all I need. The time to finish the load off and stuff. We got that down. We gonna pick up another one and stuff, man, and just run this. The truck never stopped, and we got a brand new truck. We making money hand over fist. But they don't want to run. I don't want to run the East Coast, man. Man, they're gonna shoot the DOT too hard up there. Like, dude, what? Don't worry about the DOT, man. Look, we got a new truck. We got a new truck, man. I'm like, shoot, he pulling us over. He just getting practice. At this point and stuff, I'm like, shoot, the only thing we gotta do is make sure the trailer's straight. Come a show grab. I mean, I get a new truck, a mile grown, go and grab a new trailer and be done with it. Just keep it washed, keep it clean and stuff like that. He ain't gonna mess with it. Nobody want to run team. Sat there, had the port. I set up the portfolio, set it right down. Okay, this how much I'm making right now. This how much I'm making. And hold on, what you got, TBE? It said, can you change your oil to mud? Can you change your oil? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Change your oil to much. Okay, I ain't understanding that. So can you change your oil too much on a 2017 Cascadia? I'm not understanding. What are you changing your oil too much? That's kind of a confusing question right there. Maybe it's the way I'm reading it, and you gotta forgive me for that. You gotta forgive me for that and stuff, man. Maybe I'm reading. All right, Mr. Black, what's going on with you? Yeah, you gotta shoot that to me again and stuff. I want to make sure I answer that question, but oh, you don't have to do it every 15. You don't have to change it every 15,000 because you got a post emission motor. You got a post emission motor. So I mean, um, is that too soon? It all depends. Like if if you if you if you do a lot of idling, if you do a lot of idling like what I do, then no. 15,000. You know, I would you can do 20, you can do 20,000 and stuff. 15 is like pre-emission. If you got a pre-emission motor, then yeah, you know, 15,000 is right there where you want to be at. But post emission you can go 25,000. And that's running standard. But if you want to, you know, 15 is okay. 15 is okay and stuff, but if you talking about a 17, then you can do 25. You can do 25 and stuff, and you'll be all right. But if you feel comfortable with the 15, then do it on the 15,000. But you can do 25,000 though. If you run the APU, you can do 35,000. But I'm talking about, man, you can't now. If you do that, I mean, I'm talking about, man, you can't be doing no idling whatsoever. Like, man, you know, even when, you know, hey, you pull a truck stop, you shut the truck off. Let's see, fuel filters once a month. No, that's kind of pushing it. You ain't got to change fuel filters once a month. That's kind of pushing it right there and stuff. You can actually go with the fuel filters on the DD15. You can actually change them. You can change them every other oil change. So if you're doing 15,000, you can go 30,000. If you can go 30,000 on your fuel filters. Yep. It all depends on where you buying it. You know, the other thing, it all depends on where you buying your fuel from too and stuff. So, you know, if you know, I say if you got the DD15 and stuff, then just watch the globe, you know. Look at your globe. And so if your globe is not filling up very fast and stuff, then you on point. You right there where you need to be at. But yeah, your fuel filters you can change them every other oil. But I mean, it depends on who where you get your PM done at. You trying to keep everything clean. Yeah, well, hey, just um yeah, if you keeping everything, I mean, then just monitor, just monitor what you do and stuff. Cause sometimes um doing too much stuff can be actually just as bad as not doing enough. And the only thing you have to to understand it, just watch any of Woody videos and stuff, and watch any of Woody videos and stuff, and you can get a clue and stuff as to Kai he took care of his truck. He took care of his truck and stuff, man, extremely well. Problem is that um the problem is and stuff is that he did it so much. Cause what you don't want to do, you don't want to be one of those guys and stuff where and people think like it's a good thing and stuff to do that. Oh man, I'm greasing up my truck I'm greasing up my truck and stuff after every other load and stuff, and you keep going back to the same place, right? If if you really that attentive and you letting them do the work and stuff, then what's going to happen is that's when they're going to get to messing with stuff. So, um, if you talking about keeping it clean, then the best thing to do is kind of learn how to do some of that stuff yourself. You know, learn how to do some of that stuff yourself, and don't let them shops and stuff, man, be seeing you all the time, unless it's somebody you can trust. You taking it to the same person to get your PM and stuff done, and the same mechanic is there. I ain't talking about the same, I ain't talking about, okay, well, I'm cool with this TA. I'm cool with this TA and stuff, right? And then you keep going in there, and it's always a different tech, cause they get paid off commission. They get paid off commission and stuff, and so they don't make money off them PMs. They gotta find other stuff that's wrong with your truck too. You know. Oh, you change on? Okay, all right. So then yeah. As long as you change, as long as you're doing some of that stuff as long as you're doing a lot of that stuff yourself. As long as you're doing a lot of that stuff yourself, like like the grease jobs and stuff like that, get you. I don't know why a lot of guys and stuff like this. This one dude, he kept he preached the gospel about greasing his truck and stuff, right? But he always kept going to a shop and do it. I'm like, dude, they ain't nothing to brag about. If you grease your truck, just get you, if you that, you know, if that's something that you really need to do all the time, just buy you, get you a grease gun. Just get you a grease gun and get you a tube of grease. Why you gotta, he going in there and stuff, he paying $30 a hit. He paying $30 a hit and stuff, man, probably a little bit more. But, just go get you get you a grease gun. Get you a grease gun, get you a tube of grease and stuff, man, and you can hit it up as much as you want to. Hold up, see. Dia, what you got? What did you think about the live feed the other night about how much own operators make net? Who live feed was it? Because let's see. Get you that battery powered grease gun. Yeah. I don't know why guys, they get up here and brag about, man, shoot, man. I'm always taking my truck in here and stuff. I'm getting a grease. Dude, just buy your grease gun. It's not that hard to do. Get your grease gun, get you a creeper. And you can grease the stuff yourself. I'm telling you, I'm like, man, you get that battery, that thing is addictive. That battery powered grease gun, man, shoot, you be every time you get, I mean, it's so amazingly easy, so amazingly fast. Like, dude, hey, Man, let me go and grease this thing up again. He be over greasing. But yeah, DL, you got to tell me which live feed and stuff you was talking. Cause the only one that I caught was the only live feed I caught was HT, and I didn't even and I didn't get but the last part of HT and stuff. Which I'm saying like I'm not getting my notifications when he go live. I'm not getting my notification. Cause he did a live feed. I think he did a live feed yesterday and stuff for 5 hours. Missed that. Didn't get the notification and stuff, man. I'm like, dang, what the heck? I gotta check my I guess I gotta check that subscribe, but well, I got the subscribe and stuff, but I don't think I got all notifications. I think it's just I gotta see what I clicked on and stuff. But yeah, I see he back doing live feeds and stuff now, so um but yeah, I missed that one. I missed that one yesterday. Um you gonna have to get gas filled. If you get the Cascadia, if you get the Cascadia, you might well go and get the gas filled. Just get the gas filled one. I didn't know they had oil filled ones, but yeah, it's gas. Yeah, the Cascadia gonna be gas, and doesn't matter which one you run, the Monroe or the Gabriels. Just don't run the OEM ones. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't let them trick you into run them OEM ones and stuff. Cause they you ain't gonna get but a couple months out of them and stuff. Then next thing you know, they be done bust and now you gotta get some more shocks. So yeah, it's the gas fuel and stuff. Like right now, the Monroes and stuff was on sale, so that's why I got on the truck now. I got all Monroe shocks up here. Let's see. How often do you change your shocks? Let's see. Friend tells me shocks with tires. No, you gonna have to. Let's see. How do you know when gas? Okay. All right. Question one. Brian, Mr. Black. How often do you change? How often do you change your shocks? It all depends on what you run. Like, do my shocks? I'll probably get about maybe anywhere from 6 to 9 months out of mine. I'll get so that's a good mind frame. You're gonna get about 6 to 9 months out of your shocks. Do not wait until let's see, friend tell me shocks with tires. No. Do not wait until you need tires and then get shocks. No, dude, your shocks are gonna go out. Your shocks are gonna go out anywhere between 6 to 9 months. That's the way they're made. Okay. Um but here the thing though. Hold on, I'm asking that last question. See, how do you know when your gas? How do you know when gas ones go bad? Cause, one or two ways and stuff. If you put your hand, you usually they go when you see it leaking. When you see the shot leaking, that's when you know it's bad. If you see it leak, then it's bad. If your ride is messed up, then it's bad. I'm talking about like when you drive, you got a Cascadia. If you hear any kind of shaking, you driving the truck. If you hear any kind of shaking whatsoever, you got a bad shot. You got a bad shock and stuff. If you put your hand, once you get to driving and stuff like that, um, when you touch the shock, if it's hot, then it's bad. But yeah, six to nine, anywhere from 6 to 9 months and stuff. That's about the maximum. And don't be surprised if you get a bad shock, right? Don't if it don't last, but if you buy one and then it didn't last for maybe 2 or 3 months and stuff, man, That's just the way they made and stuff, man. Just charge to the game, go get you another shock, and just be done with it. But don't ever put your shocks on hold. Don't ever put your shocks on hold and stuff, man. Cause if you want some, if you want some electrical problems and stuff on your truck, and these things, these trucks now and stuff, they real delicate now. They're very delicate. So, to keep from avoiding all the electrical issues and stuff like that, change your shocks and stuff. Change your shocks and stuff as needed. But you know, how they bad and stuff, man? The ride of the truck. If the ride of the truck is bad, if it's any kind of shaking or whatever, if you look around and you see any kind of vibration and stuff, right? Any kind of rubbing inside there that ain't supposed to be, then you got a bad shock. You got a bad shock. If you run over here on the East Coast roads and stuff, right? If you run over here on these East Coast roads and stuff like I do, then you probably got maybe 4 or 5 months before they go bad. Uh, yeah, okay, yeah, hey, don't slack on that, man, cause don't slack on that and stuff, man, cause hey, when them shocks are bad and stuff, man, it just if you don't change them, they just start messing up other things in the truck. They mess up other things in the truck and stuff, and then when you finally get around to change them and stuff, man, I had one so bad. I had a shock so bad and stuff, man. They had to change the holder. I see he got the trailer. Yeah, I see he got it. Let's see. Real Pete Rock. Let's see, if the shock not busted, then don't fix it. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but look, sometimes the shock can look all right? The shock can look all right and stuff, man, and it still be jacked up. Like, kind of when the gas come out of it gets real dirty. It gets real dirty and stuff, man. But if you don't keep an eye on it, then you know you done ran through the rain and all that stuff there, and now they back clean and stuff. They clean looking, but they bad. Um. Oh, one more thing too to know if your shocks are bad. If you let out if you got the air dump and stuff on your truck, if you got the air dump and stuff, and then if your bags go down, and stuff, and then the trailer kind of falls down with it. I mean, the truck falls down with it, and it stays down. Like, wait a minute, hold up. Now I ain't gonna say the air dump. I'm gonna say when you let out all the air and stuff, right? When you do an air when you do an air pump down, right, and you let out all the air and stuff on your truck. If the back end of your truck falls down, when you let out all the air and stuff on the bags, the only thing that's keeping it up is the shocks. If the back falls down, right, then you got bad shocks. If the chassis of the trailer, if the chassis of the truck falls down when you let out all the air and stuff in your bag, and you ain't got no air in your truck and stuff, then that's how you got bad shocks too. Cause the shocks will keep your truck and stuff up at a certain level, but if they bad, the gas and stuff all busted, and they'll just let the chassis fall down, and yeah, they just let the chassis and stuff fall down. So, you know, what time is it? Oh, guys, it's 10 o'clock. Well, guess that plan did. All right, fellas. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. Like I got almost 3 hours and stuff in this live feed. So, if y'all ain't got any more questions, let's see. Hold up. What you got? What am I doing in the Bronx? Because I have defiled the East Coast guards. The East Coast guards, I have this. It's punishment. It's punishment and stuff. I have defiled the East Coast guards. I have went somewhere I wasn't supposed to go. I went to the West Coast and I had a good time over there. And so the guards got angry. The guys got angry and stuff, man, cause the East Coast guys are the East Coast guys are very selfish guys. They what's theirs is theirs, and they only wanted to belong to them. So when I went over there, they didn't like that very much. And so I didn't have no problem going to the Bronx, but the punishment was I had to sit in the traffic jam. And then to let you know that I belong to the guards, they got me another load. I'm going right. I ain't been to Hunts Point market and stuff, man, over 2.5 years. And how about the next load I got going? That's why I'm going up there to get now and stuff. Got a load of broccoli and stuff, man. It got to be down in Hunts Point tomorrow night. So the East Coast guys are very angry with me because I have defiled them. And they say I must be punished. And it's because of this. Because of this and stuff, they send me to the Bronx. So yeah, I'm gonna be in Hunts Point and stuff, man, tomorrow night. Let's see. Hold up. 3K, 100 miles ain't it. Shoot. But yeah, man, the East Coast guys are very angry with me. Yep, so I'll be doing that and stuff until probably September. Wait a minute, hold up. Yeah. Yep. I got a feeling every other load I get is gonna be going to New York City, which is okay. That's all right. Yep. But that's what it is, though, man. Yep, that's what it is and stuff. I forgot all about Hunts Point and stuff, man. I ain't ran it so long, but then here it is. Does Hunts Point pay good? Yeah, Hunts Point pays good if you are in the south going to the north. But if you in the north going south, not so much. Cause this one paying 21. How many miles on this? This one is paying 21. And I think they always pay. They always pay about anything went to Hunts Point from up here was anywhere between 18 to $2,000, right? So now this one paying 21. So it ain't I ain't got any tolls and stuff that, well, let's see, I just got these little tolls and stuff in Maine and that one in New Hampshire and stuff, and that's it. And then I forgot how much it costs to get into Hunts Point. Now I think it's $45 now. But that's it and stuff. So, other than that, I mean, if you in the south going to the north, then yeah, you'll make bank. But you up here going south, not so much. It's you might, kind of, let's see. Yeah, about $200. It's about $200 difference. Cause it was a run I used to do out of it was a run I did out of God, where was that place? It's out of Massachusetts, down there at the bottom part of Massachusetts. That went to it went out there to the island and stuff. God, why I can't think of the name of these cities? But it went out to God, what's that? I can't think of it. It just go to the island, right? That only paid 900. So no, they cleaned all that up. They cleaned all that up. You talking about pimps up, hoes down? Excuse my friend. That's what it's called though. That if you talking about that documentary there, yeah, they cleaned that up a long time ago. They cleaned that up a long time. Now they ain't got no them new. You talking about them New York owned operators? They ain't got them there. Yeah, they ain't got the New York owned operators. They moved to Brooklyn. They in Brooklyn now and stuff, and that's because if the DOT catches them right, it used to be if the DOT caught them right, then you know you got some hefty penalties and stuff. See if the New York DOT catch you now and stuff, then they don't even it's not even a violation anymore and stuff. It's not even a violation anymore and stuff. So they all right now. Yeah, they all right now and stuff. But yeah, them own operators, they moved to they in Brooklyn now and stuff. And don't ask me where, cause I don't even know. I just from what I seen on YouTube and stuff like that, that's where they at. They used to be on, I think they closed Mr. Wedges. They closed Mr. Wedges and stuff. If he, I don't know. I have to go. I tell you what. I'll probably go by there tomorrow and stuff. I think Mr. Wedges is closed though. So if that was the last little line of refuge there and stuff. So they done closed that place down. So. But I think they got, honestly, I think they got a better line. I think they got a better line of doing stuff now. So they don't have to worry about, they don't have to worry about being out there on the track and stuff no more. They just, hey, you make the phone call and stuff like that. They come out there, you load them up, and that's it. But yeah, but shoot, fellas, other than that, man, I mean, if y'all ain't got anything, then y'all ain't got anything and stuff, we'll go live tomorrow, hopefully. If everything goes right. We'll go live again tomorrow and stuff like that. And if you got any questions, and stuff, man, have them ready. And we'll go ahead and break into that science and stuff. So, until tomorrow, fellas, y'all take it easy and be safe. This your man right here, the one, the only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster. And I was thinking about changing my name and stuff, right? I'm thinking like instead of Rhode Island Red Rooster, how y'all feel about LA Red Rooster? LA Red Rooster. Being that I'm gonna be in Los Angeles and stuff a whole lot, so yeah, nah, I'm gonna stick with Rhode Island. I already got the guys pissed off at me, so I mean, But anyway, fellas, y'all have a good night.
It's your man right here telling you as always, continue to do your own research, fact-finding studies. Harness on your skills every day. Till next time we talk, next time we meet, be safe, be easy. Peace out.